Are you asking God to be with you in what you're doing, or just asking him to bless what you already decided to do? There's a big difference. It's one thing to say, Lord, here's my plan, bless it. But it's another thing entirely to say, Lord, before I move, speak. Before I decide, lead. Before I chase the bag, show me your will. There's a kingdom posture that says, God, as I fill out applications and send out my resume, don't let me look for the highest pay, but let me look for your purpose. Let me be drawn to the door you've already opened. Let me choose legacy over lifestyle and calling over cash. Some of us aren't ready yet. Some of us are deciding what we want first, then slapping God's name on it. We see it opening, a position, a relationship, and we say, oh, that's what I've always wanted. And suddenly we start fasting, praying, declaring, not for his will, but for him to say yes to ours. And then when it doesn't happen, we get mad, disappointed, discouraged. But truthfully, do we ever ask him? Do we ever pause long enough to say, God, is this you? Or do we just want him to co-sign our ambition? Because it's not a relationship if God's voice doesn't matter. It's your faith is only about getting what you want. Then when do you surrender? Where is the submission? Where is the seeking? That's not lordship, that's manipulation. But the word of God says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. So in this season, Rebuild the City is calling you to something higher. Not just praying for blessing, but praying for alignment. Not just chasing opportunity, but walking in assignment. Because God isn't obligated to bless what he's never built. Let's rebuild our lives on submission, not assumption. Let's ask the architect before we pour another foundation. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. Psalm 37:23. Let God do the ordering. You just follow his lead. Thank you so much for watching today. I pray you've been blessed. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing if you haven't already. If you need help, email us at info@rebuildthecity.com with an I. A heartfelt thanks to you and to our faithful donors who generously support this ministry at rebuildthecity.net. Your contributions empower our mission as urban missionaries, and your kindness never goes unnoticed. You're deeply appreciated. Stay blessed, and let's continue to rebuild the city together. Ashe.